SAP BOPF, Business Object Processing Framework Online Training. Learn a new skill and improve your knowledge with Proexcellency.
Introduction to SAP BOPF. Understanding the Business Object Processing Framework. Get acquainted with the fundamental concept of SAP BOPF. Learn how it provides a structured approach to developing business applications by focusing on business objects, their actions, and relationships. Key concepts and benefits. Explore the core concepts that make BOPF a powerful development tool. Understand how its standardized approach simplifies application design, maintenance, and ensures consistency throughout the development lifecycle. Getting started with BOPF. Setting up the development environment. Dive into the initial steps of starting a BOPF project. Learn how to set up your development environment by installing necessary software, including SAP NetWeaver ABAP, SAP GUI, and related tools. Overview of BOPF Modeler and Eclipse integration. Explore the tools available for BOPF development. Understand the BOPF Modeler within SAP GUI for designing business objects, and learn about integrating BOPF with Eclipse-based ABAP development tools for enhanced development experience. BOPF Basic Concepts. Business objects and their components. Delve into the core element of BOPF business objects. Learn how to define attributes, fields, and associations, relationships, within a business object to model your application's data structure. Actions, validations, and events. Understand the building blocks of BOPF applications. Discover how to define actions that represent operations on business objects, validations to enforce data integrity, and events that drive application behavior. Creating your first business object. Defining business object attributes and associations. Put theory into practice by creating your first business object. Define attributes that describe the properties of the object and associations that establish relationships with other business objects. Adding actions and validations. Extend your business object by adding actions that represent the operations your object can perform. Implement validations to ensure that the data meets specific business rules before actions are executed. Understanding data persistence and modeling. Delve into the underlying data management mechanisms of BOPF. Learn how BOPF abstracts database operations, allowing you to work with business objects without dealing with complex database interactions. Mapping business objects to database tables. Understand the process of mapping business objects to database tables. Learn how BOPF handles the storage and retrieval of business object data in a structured manner. Working with actions and action sets. Creating custom actions. Explore the customization possibilities with BOPF by creating custom actions tailored to your business processes. Understand how to define the behavior of these custom actions. Defining action sequences with action sets. Learn how to create sequences of actions using action sets. Organize a series of actions that need to be executed together in a specific order. Implementing validations and messages. Adding data validation rules. Dive deeper into data integrity by implementing validation rules. Ensure that the data entered into the system meets specified criteria and is consistent with your business logic. Managing error messages and user notifications. Discover how to handle errors gracefully by providing clear error messages and user notifications. Enhance user experience by offering informative feedback. Event handling in BOPF. Triggering events and event handlers. Explore event-driven behavior in BOPF. Learn how to define and trigger events that signal changes in business object data. Responding to changes and updates. Understand the concept of event handlers and how they allow your application to respond to events by executing actions or updating data. Advanced association handling. Navigating associations and association sets. Learn more about associations and their importance in representing relationships between business objects. Understand how to navigate between associated objects and retrieve related data. Configuring cardinality and caching. Dive into advanced association concepts. Configure the cardinality of associations 111 NNM and explore caching strategies to optimize data retrieval performance. Authorization and access control. Role-based authorization for BOPF objects. Learn how to implement role-based authorization for business objects. Control which users can perform specific actions on certain objects based on their roles. Defining access control rules. Understand the details of setting up access control rules that govern user permissions. Ensure that users have the appropriate level of access to data and actions. Error handling and logging. Handling runtime errors and exceptions. Learn how to handle unexpected errors and exceptions that might occur during the execution of your BOPF-based applications. Implement robust error handling mechanisms to ensure graceful recovery or appropriate error messages for users. Logging and tracing techniques. Understand the importance of logging and tracing in application development. Implement effective logging practices to capture relevant information about application behavior and troubleshoot issues efficiently. Batch processing and performance optimization. Implementing batch processing with BOPF. Discover how to optimize performance by processing multiple operations in batches. Learn about bulk processing techniques to improve efficiency when dealing with large sets of data. Performance tips and best practices. Explore performance optimization strategies specific to BOPF development. This could include database tuning, query optimization, and other techniques to ensure your application performs well under different conditions. Integration with UI technologies. Building UIs with SAP Fiori elements. Learn how to create user interfaces using SAP Fiori elements, which provide standardized UI patterns for BOPF-based applications. This includes creating list reports, object pages, and overview pages with minimal manual coding. Integrating BOPF with SAP BOPF applications. Understand how to integrate BOPF-based business logic seamlessly with SAP BOPF applications. Learn about data binding, event handling, and other techniques for building responsive and interactive user interfaces. Unit testing and test automation. Writing unit tests for BOPF components. Explore strategies for writing effective unit tests for your BOPF components, including BOS, actions, and validations. Learn about mocking techniques and test-driven development practices. Automating testing processes. Discover how to automate the testing process by integrating unit tests into your development workflow. This ensures that changes are thoroughly tested before being deployed. Change management and versioning. Tracking changes with BOPF versioning. Understand how BOPF handles versioning and change management of business objects. Learn how to track changes, manage different versions, and handle migration between versions. Handling data migration and upgrades. Learn about best practices for migrating data and upgrading applications when changes to BOS or the BOPF framework are introduced. This includes strategies for data transformation and ensuring data consistency. Advanced topics in BOPF. BOPF enhancements and extensions. Explore ways to extend the BOPF framework to meet specific business requirements that might go beyond its standard capabilities. This could involve creating custom event handlers, actions, and specialized validations. Integration with other SAP technologies. Learn about integrating BOPF applications with other SAP technologies such as SAP Workflow, SAP Gateway, or SAP Cloud Platform. Understand how to leverage these integrations to build comprehensive solutions. Best practices for BOPF development. Design patterns for efficient development. Discover design patterns that can enhance the efficiency and maintainability of your BOPF-based applications. Learn about patterns like the repository pattern for data access or the command pattern for action execution. Code reusability and maintainability. Understand strategies for writing clean, reusable, and maintainable BOPF code. This includes structuring your codebase, adhering to naming conventions, and organizing your project. Troubleshooting and debugging. Identifying and resolving common issues. Gain insights into common pitfalls and challenges faced during BOPF development. Learn how to identify issues and implement effective solutions. Debugging techniques for BOPF applications. Explore debugging techniques specific to BOPF applications. Learn how to set breakpoints, inspect data, and trace the flow of execution for troubleshooting purposes. Security and data privacy. Implementing data encryption and protection. Understand how to implement data encryption and protection mechanisms within BOPF applications. This is crucial for ensuring the security and privacy of sensitive data. Ensuring compliance with security standards. Learn about industry standards and best practices for security in BOPF development. Understand how to implement authentication, authorization, and data access controls. Real-world use cases and examples. Case studies of BOPF implementation. Study real-world examples of how BOPF has been implemented in various industries and business scenarios. Understand the challenges faced and the solutions implemented. Practical scenarios and solutions. Explore practical scenarios where BOPF shines and provides significant value. This could include scenarios like order processing, employee management, or financial transactions. Next steps in BOPF mastery. Continuing your learning journey. Consider what advanced topics or areas of specialization you want to explore further in the world of BOPF. This could involve diving deeper into specific concepts, frameworks, or integration possibilities. Exploring advanced BOPF resources. Look for advanced resources such as blogs, forums, webinars, and documentation that delve into more advanced BOPF topics. Stay updated with the latest developments and best practices in the field. Why choose Proexcellency? There are many reasons why you should choose Proexcellency for SAP BOPF Online Training. Here are a few. Expert instructors. Proexcellency's instructors are all SAP certified experts with years of experience in the field. They will teach you the latest SAP BOPF concepts and best practices. Flexible format. Proexcellency's online training is offered in a flexible format that allows you to learn at your own pace. You can access the course materials 24/7 from anywhere in the world. Hands-on exercises. Proexcellency's online training includes a variety of hands-on exercises that will help you master the concepts. This will give you the confidence to apply what you learn on the job. Real-world projects. Proexcellency's online training includes a capstone project that will give you the opportunity to apply your skills to a real-world scenario. This will make you a more marketable candidate for SAP BOPF jobs. Accreditation. Proexcellency's online training is accredited by SAP, so you can be sure that you are getting a quality education. If you are looking for the best SAP BOPF online training, then Proexcellency is the clear choice. With their expert instructors, flexible format, hands-on exercises, real-world projects, and accreditation, Proexcellency will give you the skills and knowledge you need to succeed in the SAP BOPF field. Get in touch with us. www.proexcellency.com +918722079509 vertical bar +919148251978. Thank you for watching.